The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen, as told by Emily Milhausen. Once upon a time there was a mother duck sitting on her eggs. One day the eggs hatched, but one duck was different from the rest. The duck was bigger, louder, and had gray feathers instead of yellow. Mother Duck couldn't understand how this ugly duckling was hers. As the days went on, the ugly duckling became unhappy because his brothers did not want to play with him, because he was clumsy. He secretly wept at night and felt like nobody liked him. He was so lonely when the others laughed at him, and he was so sad. The ugly ducklings did not like the ugly duckling. They would tease him and taunt him. "We don't know anyone as ugly as you." That's when he knew he was different. Then one day at sunrise, he ran away from his family. He stopped by a pond to question all the other birds. "Do you know any ducklings with gray feathers like mine?" But everyone shook their heads in scorn. The little duck did not lose heart, though. But, however, he kept making inquiries. He went to another pond and asked the same question. But the birds responded with the same answer. They also were warned, "Do not stay here. There are men with guns. It's dangerous, dangerous." The duckling was sorry he had ever left the farm. One day at sunrise, he saw a flight of beautiful birds' wings overhead, with white, slender, long necks, yellow beaks, and large wings. They were migrating south. "If only I could look like them, just for a day," said the ugly duckling admiringly. Winter came, and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped exhausted to the ground, but a farmer found him and put him in his big jacket pocket. "I'll take him home to my children. They'll look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen." The duckling was showered with kindly care at the farmer's house, and this way the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitter cold winter. However, by springtime he had grown so big that the farmer decided, "I'll set him free by the pond." That was when the ugly duckling saw himself mirrored in the glassy water. "Goodness, how have I changed? I hardly recognize myself." The flight of swans winged north again and glided on to the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kind, and he soon made friends with the warm swans. "The swans are like you. We're swans like you," they said warmly. "Where have you been hiding?" "It's a long story," replied the young swan, still astounded by his discovery about him, the ugly duckling, being a swan. Now he swam majestically with his fellow swans. One day he heard children on the riverbank exclaim, "Look at that young swan! He's the finest of them all." He almost burst with happiness. This story is an inspiration to me, because we are all ugly ducklings. Sometimes we have hidden talents or latent beauty. The term ugly duckling refers to someone who is originally considered ordinary, but whose true ability or true beauty or talents are revealed. For me, this means that I should not judge people by their current appearance, but I should judge them by their inner beauty, because one day they might turn into a beautiful person on the outside and inside, and that's the type of friends I want to have.